What's up, Thea?
Vlogcast.
What's
Hey,
up?
God.
What you doing?
Hey,
Huh?
we're keeping it real. Talking with authentic people.
We
who are
making a
willing to
beat
share
up in
their
here.
passion. So today, I'm here with John Wallace, otherwise known as Freedom.
Yeah, what's good?
Freedom. And so, John, tell us how the name Freedom come about for you.
Freedom came about, the freedom I found through recovery, you know. When I got clean and sober, I found complete freedom years ago, and you know, I have freedom. I could do anything I want to do, you know, today.
All because you got sober.
Yeah.
And this is what we're doing today.
So we just making a beat with a little piano melody that I just did. Let's record that in. Double that.
Music Man in action. So why we're here to talk with John today, he is the creator of S.T.O.P, which stands for
Surviving the Odds Project.
The Odds Project.
Yeah.
Tell us about how did you come up with the name S.T.O.P?
So let me pause this for a second. So I came up with the name Stop from a dream that I had. You know, it was about a stop sign, and I saw the words S.T.O.P in this dream, and my dream told me to just wake up, and I wrote out acronyms for the word S.T.O.P that I saw on this stop sign that kept coming at me, and then you know, I saw the word acronym shoot by, so it told me to write out an acronym for those letters. So I wrote out 4 acronyms. I wrote out Struggling Through Our Pain, Surviving the Odds Project was second, and then there was like 2 more, but Surviving the Odds Project, when Melissa woke up, which you know, was a big thing back then, was I asked her, if you had a nonprofit giving back to youth, what would it be? And she circled the same one that I did, but when she circled it, I saw a record logo that kind of,
Let's see the logo.
so I saw, when she circled it, I saw this record logo, and that was the start of Surviving the Odds Project. I ran down the hallway screaming, "Video production, music therapy for at-risk youth!" And so I was like, I just unlocked Pandora's box, like, you know. But yeah, with that came some hard work that I needed to do. You know, wrote out my first grant. I didn't know anything about this stuff, and you know, music became my outlet. I started healing through it, and I wanted to pass it along to these youth in the communities and stuff, and give them a platform where they can express themselves creatively through music. And we've helped over 35 to 40 kids already, and in 5 years. And
So how have you helped them? Where do you do all this
we
at?
do an 8-week music program down in Marin. We have a studio that was built on a high school campus, Marin High School. And before that, we partnered with Legion Beats, which is in San Rafael, California. And the producer of that is Gabe Schillinger and his team, Yanni, and all them, and Michael, what was his name? Man, there was a couple guys there, but they pretty much took me under their wing and produced an album for me, my very first album. And then I took it from there. I wanted to learn about beat making. I wanted to learn about all this software and all this stuff that goes along with it, so I could teach kids how to make beats, how to record, and how to release their music to the world.
So you're living your passion so you can share your
Yes.
passion with other people
Yes.
that want to be involved
Yeah.
with your passion.
I got
That's
empowered.
passion.
I got empowered, you know, and so what I try to do is empower others. I don't care about the money. The money is whatever. I can make all that, whatever, just making beats if I want to. But my dream is to help kids not make the same poor choices that I did. Mm-hmm. And mine came from, you know, years of abuse and San Quinton State Prison for years. And so I try to meet these kids where they're at and give them a creative outlet, you know.
I do. That's so cool. So tell us a story, something that just keeps you moving forward with this.
Let's see. I'm gonna go here real quick. So we have a couple of different stories. This is our Surviving the Odds Project YouTube channel. So you type in Surviving the Oz Project. These are kids that have come through our music program, our 8-week program, and we teach them how to shoot music videos and how to be in front of a camera and how to make a song, and they perform that song at a live community concert, free community concert, and a lot of these kids have gone on to continue music, and these two here, Teweezy and Lonzo, I mean, I've seen these two kids open up for big time artists. It completely threw me off guard when I walked in to the Phoenix Theater in Petaluma one day and saw this sold out crowd, right? And then I see both of them on stage performing live, and I was like, no freaking way.
It's a real life
And the crowd was
examples.
going crazy. I was like, no way. And what he said to me backstage was just incredible. This kid walked up and said, you opened the door for some of this. You know, he's like, if it weren't for you giving us this outlet, we wouldn't be chasing our dreams like this, you know.
Oh, man,
And so it made me feel so good. I took away from that a lot of humility. You know, I'm just grateful that I can actually be on the front line with these kids and give them an outlet to express themselves, because a lot of them are troubled and have a sense of direction that's going, you know, where I landed, you know, and I don't want that for them.
So you're kind of a guiding light, help
Yeah.
bring them back in the
Yeah.
right direction.
Yeah.
And you've been able to onboard a few other people that want to be part of something big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tell us
So,
all about this
we
story.
have like yeah, I have a lot of friends in this fellowship, like that I'm involved with, like and you know, I've been around a lot of musicians. I pretty much like I don't know, I breathe music basically. And someone did something nice for me recently, which was to take me to she asked me what would be the one thing you would want to do, right? And I was just like, you know, be on the same stage with Jerry Rice. She's like, that's it? And she was like, just to be on the stage with Jerry Rice? And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's my favorite football player. Why not? And so...
Sports and rock and roll.
And then she's like, oh yeah, Michael Franti's going to be performing also. And I was like, huh? What? And it just, man, I was just in awe. But me and my son, my 20-year-old son, we went down to the Ameswell Hotel, and it was... the launch of Jerry Rice's energy drink, Goat Fuel, and we had the most amazing time.
It's good.
Oh my God, it's so good. I just don't drink it with alcohol. But it's one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. My kid said that he'd never wanted to go home that night. You know, we stayed in a hotel up there that was paid for by them, and just a weekend full of just extravaganzas and fun, you know, and that's what music has done for me, is opened up pathways. It's opened up things, like my dreams are coming true, and it's coming true through the work that I'm doing in the community, helping these kids, you know.
Helping their dreams come true.
Yeah.
And giving people something to believe in.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so this is my honeycomb hideout, my
let's
my
take a
home
look at this.
studio. This is my home studio where I just get in here and I zone out, and I produced many albums from this studio. I produced about 9 albums from here, and mixed and mastered every last one by myself, recorded every single song. I also have a lot of artists that come through here. Some of them are big time artists. I record them, and some of them are actually on a couple of my songs. And then, you know, I open this up for some of my friends, and we just come and hang out and have fun.
You've just got famous artists hanging out in the back room. So tell us a little bit about your program for these kids. You said you have an 8-week program,
Yeah.
and it's
So-
fascinating. What are you
so-
doing to help these kids get out in front of people?
Our program is broken down into 5 phases. So we have, when the kids come through, it's an 8-week music program. It's a seasonal program. So we try to run it every 3 months. And we have an orientation phase where the kids come through and we just get to know each other. I do an icebreaker with the kids, and I make it comfortable for them. It's like a therapeutic healing environment when they come through and want to do this type of music. And then we also have a songwriting phase where the kids are come through and we teach them how to compose a melody to their song, how to write a song, how to write meaningful lyrics. None of that glorification of gang violence, drugs. We don't want any of that in your music. And degrading women. We don't want any of that. What we do want is for you to shape your lived experience into a music song, a song, and we shoot a video to that. And then the next phase is the recording phase. We have a video production phase here where the kids will be out in the field with me and other people, and they learn about how to be comfortable in front of a camera, shooting a music video. Also, after that is a performance phase and a graduation phase. The performance phase is really critical because in this phase we're teaching these kids how to breathe on stage, how to move. We even have we've had yoga instructors come in and have yoga classes for the kids, breathing classes. Like, it's pretty cool. And then right after that, before the graduation ceremony, we host something that's called a vision board, where we have all these magazines and we bring these magazines in and we try to make these kids cut out articles or whatever they want, pictures, words, and I tell them to envision your life in 5 years from here. And put that on.
That is so beautiful. So many vision boarders out there in the world, and you're starting them young. Yep. Yes.
And so they do their vision board, and then the next week is like their graduation concert. It's a free community concert. These kids are showcasing their hard work and their talents that they've learned in the program, and it's free for the community. We have like a festive time. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing to see these kids on stage performing and just letting loose, you know. And then after that, I surprise them with a limousine and let them off into San Francisco for a photo shoot. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing, you know.
Yeah, it is.
So that's the 8-week music course that we run for them.
So these are what you do for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
What words of empowerment do you have for the rest of us out there in the world?
The words of empowerment is to that I have is to get involved with saving lives. I swear it is life changing. Like, I get a lot of healing from the trauma that I went through as a kid, you know, by helping other kids, because I know what it was like. I was there. I have the lived experience. So my thing is to try to tell everyone to just drive towards your passion. Whatever passion you have, don't let anybody tell you that you're not worth it. I was told that I wouldn't amount to anything at a young age by someone that was my protector, and I became an overachiever, and music was a way for me to help heal those wounds. So yeah, heal your wounds, help others.
Serve others. That's beautiful. You want to wrap it up with another little bit of a ditty?
Yeah,
here?
I'm gonna